It's part 3 of my music DVDs. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to part 3 of my music DVD collection video. Parts 1 and 2 are already available. Let's crack straight on. This is a bootleg. It's a fan-made DVD. Basically, it's Martika's 4 videos from her first album put on a DVD. I think it cost me a couple of quid on eBay. But it's Martika. It's worth watching. This is a Bonzo Dog Doodah Band's 40th anniversary celebration recording of that concert. So it's got most of the original members, apart from obviously the late great Viv Stanshall. And then special guests Stephen Fry, Ade Edmondson, Phil Jupiters and Paul Merton. Love the Bonzos, and really fun video, DVD, whatever you want to call it. This is McBusted live at the O2 and Tour Play, which is a documentary taking them from the announcement that they'd merged up into the tour and behind the scenes stuff and all that sort of stuff. Love McFly anyway, and McBusted worked really well. Good show. Seen parts 1 and 2. It's another of the Jools Holland videos. This is the first 15 years. This is 2 DVDs. So deep breath. This has got Mary J. Blige, Feist, The Who, Duffy, Manu Chao, Battles, Björk, LCD Sound System, CSS, Tinariwen, Mika, Yusuf Islam, that's Cat Stevens, Amy Winehouse, Raoul Midon, Hot Chip, Morrissey, John Fogerty, Jools Holland with Solomon Burke, Vashti Bunyan, Katie Tunstall, Martha Wainwright, Arcade Fire, Marisa, Love with Arthur Lee, Buddy Guy, Robert Palmer, Coldplay, Damien Rice, Nora Jones, Elvis Costello. And on disc 2, Ryan Adams, Kelly Jo Phelps, Abdullah Ibrahim, Bert Jansch, I've known Jansch, however you say his surname, Al Jarreau, Warren Zevon, Moloko, Kirsty McCall, The Flaming Lips, Joshua Redman, doing Prince's How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore, I've forgotten that was on here, R.E.M., Ronnie Size Represent, Massive Attack, Foo Fighters, Radiohead, Khaled, Beck, Blur, Scott Walker, Hole, JJ Cale, Johnny Cash, Crowded House, Bonnie Raitt with Jimmy Vaughan, The Pretenders, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Al Green, Paul Weller, PJ Harvey, John Cale, David Gray and K.D. Lang. Another good one. This is Kylie's White Diamond, which was a feature film documentary live show sort of thing. The White Diamond film is sort of after her cancer treatment, coming back to do her Showgirl Homecoming tour. So that's a Showgirl tour, which I showed you the DVD of part 2, I think it was. Might have been part 1. I think it was part 2. She was meant to go to Australia after doing Europe gigs, but then she had the diagnosis, so she had to postpone them. So this is her coming back from that and the emotion of going out to Australia to perform to her home fans. And then disc 2 is a recording of the tour in Australia. They did revamp it slightly, so it is different from the Earl's Court one. And it's got a few re-edits of tracks that were on the of Earl's Court one as well. And various other bits and bobs. This is An Evening with John Barrowman. I do enjoy John. Did go and see him. I think it was on this tour. Trying to see what was on it, see if it reminds me. No, don't think it was actually. I think it was either the previous tour or the tour after this that we did go and see him live on. But it's good fun, enjoyable. Another Girls Aloud, if you've seen parts 1 and 2. This is 10 the videos, so when they reformed for their 10th anniversary tour, their final tour, to date anyway, but probably their final tour, they've released a greatest hits with a couple of new tracks, and these are the videos to them. So the video, going back to part 2, the videos that could only be found on Style, there's still some that are on there that aren't on that. That makes sense. This is Blur, No Distance Left to Run. This is the second DVD with that title that Blur have released, just to confuse things. This is a documentary about their reunion in 2009, when they did the tour and headlined Glastonbury and what have you. And then disc 2 is their Hyde Park concert film, rather, recorded at the end of that tour. So really good. This is another of the Prince bootlegs that I've shown in parts 1 and 2. This is Prince of the Citadel. This is a recording on the 2010 tour. It's, if memory serves, it's sort of compiled from camera phone footage, but it's really good quality. And another boot. This is, doesn't say on there. Oh, this is Act 1. So this has got the appearance on the White Room, which was technically MPG. The album promo for the Symbol album. Avalanche. There it is. Promo for the Act 1 tour, which is 36 minutes long. If memory serves, it's got lots of footage from the tour. The Ride Divine TV special, To Whom It May Concern, which is a video for the B-side, which was also an advert for the Symbol album, and the 1993 appearance on Arsenio Hall. This is Live in Tokyo 1990. This was a show that was... It's rattling. Oh, it's broken. It's going to carry on rattling. This is a show that was broadcast on telly from the new tour, 31st of August 1990, much bootlegged. This has also got... so I'm just reading... This is his performance at Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2004. Not sure if it's got... I think it's got the While My Guitar Gently Weeps on it as well. Another one of those. This is Emancipation Freedom Concert. So this is a little concert he put on when he released the Emancipation album to celebrate his emancipation from Warner Brothers. It's also got Prince a Musical Portrait, which is an edited version of the Omnibus documentary mentioned in part 1 or 2, whichever one I mentioned it. Is the Oprah Winfrey Show that was dedicated to him in 96. His performances on the Today Show in 96 as well. Another of the boots. A couple more of those to go in this little run. This is the birthday parade on 7th of June 1986, Prince's 28th birthday. Yes. He put on a concert in Detroit, in the Cobo Hall, as part of his parade tour. It was called the Hit and Run Tour because they were all short notice announced gigs. But it was recorded, I think it was televised, not live, but an edited version of it. But yes, this is that. This is The Beautiful Experience, which was a hour-long TV special that was broadcast. I think it was on Sky over here and various other places around the world. And he's also got the uncut version of his Sunday show interview and performance. This is Fury, which has got the section from Kevin Smith's, whichever one it was, An Evening with Kevin Smith, or whichever one it was, DVD. As he does about a 20-odd minute bit on when he worked with Prince. It's got interview and sound check from New Jersey with Prince, Saturday Night Live performance, 2 Saturday Night Live performance, his Brits performance from 2006, and also his 1986 MTV interview. Leaving Prince for a bit, this is Robbie Williams' Nobody Someday. This was a documentary following his 2001 European tour, which was the one where he got pushed off a stage in Germany. Did see him, went over to Frankfurt to see him on this tour. It's got various other bits on here as well. It's a very interesting documentary. He wasn't well at the time, let's put it that way. This Excuse me. This is Ringo and his new all-star band, recording of one of his live concerts. And my interest in this, apart from, it's Ringo Starr, is that Sheila E. was with him for this. That's enjoyable. Also Roger Hodgson from Supertramp, Ian Hunter from Mott the Hoople, Howard Jones and Greg Lake of Emerson, Lake and Palmer fame. And another one of those, this is 2003 tour, because again Sheila was with him, as was John Waite from Bad English, Colin Hay from Men at Work, Paul Carrack from All Sorts of Things, Squeeze, Michael Mechanic's Ace, and Mark Rivera, who was saxophonist with Billy Joel. But yeah, they're fun. Ooh, back to the Prince bootlegs, I'm afraid. We have got... This is Beautiful Strange, which was a TV show. It was on Channel 4. Sort of an interview with Prince and Mel B at Paisley Park. And has this got... doesn't say on there. This might also have... They then immediately after that showed recording of his concert at the Café de Paris in London. I think that's on here as well. This is Musicology live at the... Where is it? Los Angeles. Just says Los Angeles. He done so. This was broadcast across Staples Center. That's where it was. March 29th, 2004. This was broadcast in cinemas at the time, and this is basically a rip of that, so it's really good footage. This is Prince Unauthorized, which is a couple of the videos that were released, sort of, looking at Prince's life, but with no involvement from Prince whatsoever. Rockumentaries, if you like. It's also got his MTV Awards Get Off performance. And finally for this video, this is The Art of Musicology, which was a TV special, live performance and interview. And then it's got news reports, Saturday Night Live skits, promo videos, a couple of awards performances, various other bits and bobs on there. So that's it for part 3. Is it 3? Lost track? Yeah, part 3. Parts 1 and 2 also available. Yeah, it is part 3. It's just the way I've stacked them. Like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you on another video. Bye.